Good morning, guys, and welcome back. So we're going to get this a little short and simple. We're going to go over all of the amplifiers. Right now, we're going to go over Ollie, home base, 2 arches, crit raw dart, which is a reload, increased building health, 2 damage reload heals. On the east, we have 3 stone floors, 3 stone ramps, range, increased building health, 2 standard floor freezes, which is 3 durability, 2 reload effect duration, standard reload wall dart, standard reload wall darts, floor freeze standard. Now what I mean by a standard wall dart is right here. Reload crit dart. We have a wall and a Dorito. Alright. That covers the east. Over here, far northeast, we have 2 all durability tar pits, a fin, and 3 impact, 2 reload, 1 durability. Right there. Okay. Now on the north, we have 3 floors, 4 walls, and a fin, 4 edited floors, 2 walls, and then 3 walls in the back. The traps are increased building health wall spikes, double crit rate, double crit damage. On this side, we have 2 heal darts, reload crit. This side, we have increased building health dinos. And on this side, we have heals dinos. 1 heals with a reload, or there's a double reload and a single reload, I believe. But that really doesn't matter. There's another standard freeze facing this direction. Now, block off, we have 3 floors, 3 stairs out, and 3 stairs sideways. These are together like this so that the wall pushers can push them in. And case in point here as well, push them in. Okay. Give me another view on that. We're going to talk about that side next. Now, on the west side, we have 2 walls, 2 walls, a cone. We put a wall pusher. Over here, we have increased building health, double crit rate, double crit damage, increased building health, 2 impact, 2 reload, 2 durability, 2 on 2 on 2, which you can find a 2 on 2. Nope. Ah, there it is. Running one of these. All durability tar pit as well. And that covers Ollie's home base. Now, you can find the original video in the description for Ollie's home base. Now, we also have a V-block on the south, but that is more because of our ramp. But keep that in mind, you will want that. This is a boost pad. We fell from 5 tiles, injured ourselves, placed this boost pad so that we can get wherever we want to go. Now, let's go over ridge. So, ridge, on home base, we have a V block. 2 out, 2 over, 3 down. On this side, we just got ourselves a 2. It can be used as a 2-on-2 if you feel necessary. Okay, now, ridge. Let's go ahead and start with, again, we'll start with the east. On the east, we have 3 ranged anti-airs, a Dorito, 2 floor freezes, a Dorito, and 4 ranged anti-air. Now, if you notice, it's all in a line. So, everything we're going to do is going to be right on these 2s. So, right here, what you're going to do is you're going to place your cone like this. Take your floor, edit your floor, and you're going to place your trap see how you get that little flash? Trying to get it right, but it's kind of hard to do because there's already a trap on it. Alright, so to show you what I mean by that, we're just going to do this. Okay? And what I was doing was I was pointing it right there at the end. See? You see that one? By doing that, you end up with a wall freeze. Alright, there you go. So, after you get your floaty freezes in there, you have 3 ramps out and 2 ramps left. Okay? That covers that. Now, we're going to move over to the north. The north, we have 1 stair up, a floor, and a stair up. Now, I have 2 health pads that have heals on them right here to make them unaggroable so they don't target it. And then arranged right here on the top. Just adding heals to it. Now, over here, this is backup. Now, I'm experimenting with the backup, which is why it's out of wood. Personally speaking, I've had good results with it so far. I know. I've already talked to Vicky on my phone. Anyway, so the backup, keep that in mind. You might want it. Over here, we have a filled F-block, which is 2 stone floors and 2 stone stairs to the left. Now, to get into this one is very important as well. You have to understand you need the husks that are spawning up here to be able to walk down. Okay? So we're going to do our little tricky stuff with our stuff. And you can't have this one over because of the stone. You want to leave this open. Alright? Now, what we have is 3 stairs out, 3 stairs to the side. Okay? We have the entire part covered in floors by the ramp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which goes all the way to the stone. Then we go, at the stone, we go 1 to the left, and then all the way down. Once we get to the edge, okay, Once we get to the edge, we're going to go all the way down to the end of the stone. And right here, we have floating tar pits. Floating tar pits are done. You see how it goes a little red at the top there? When that happens, you place it. Same thing here. You can see it go red up there, and that's how we did it. Alright. These are not actually necessary because it's being held up on the floor. So, just going to wipe those out for structural reasons because they're really, really not necessary. They were only there when I was making the floor pieces. Because sometimes you miss. Now, we covered the V block, the floor pieces. Alright. I love you too, baby. This piece right here. Now, you can put it here, or you can put it here. You can only do one. My alt has it over here, and has this one gone. My main has it over here, and has that gone over there. So, but you can have either one. Now, the reason why we have these floors here is to shift the lava bomb and also to run experiments with this. This will stop your mist monsters and bosses from getting through your V-block, but they may beat on it. So, it's still a work in progress, but all the pieces are still necessary to be there. But once you start editing those pieces, if you don't have one of these pieces out here, you can get a random lava bomb to hit your stuff. So if you want to keep all of your block off protected, even if it's flat or edited, have an extra piece out here. It'll really help. But this is where I have chosen mine on my main for that reason. The lava bomb will be in the same location for whatever side you decide. Now, we're going to get up to this upper part. Let's get to the cones, actually. Cones, there's 3 cones. Chisel it out here in the middle. 1, 2, 3 cones. And then I have 2 archways in the back. Here and here. Like that. Okay. Now, on the tops of the cones, I'm surprised I didn't have one there. Anyway, on the tops of the cones, we have a stair going to the left. And on the opposite side, a stair going like that. Now, on the top of this stair, we have 3 floors, 3 cones, and this trap happens to be double damage, double reload with heals. On the very bottom, we have the increased building health right here. And that's just to keep everything in line. If you get that weird flinger flinging from here, you shouldn't want to because of those. But if somehow one gets up here stuck or anything like that, it will take care of them. It's really rare. Some of you, if you want to put an archway here and GG's, if it works out good for you, go for it. Over here, we have 2 walls, 3 floors. This is a one of these facing to the south. Down here we have a standard floor freeze, 3 durability, 2 reload, effect duration, and a reload crit dart. Reload crit dart. This one is a 2 impact, 2 reload, 1 durability. This is a heals attached. Two fins, 1 at the early, 1 at the mid. Now, this is, I can't really remember, but I do know that this one has heals on it. Because they can get one phased in between, and it'll beat on it. It's not enough to destroy it, but it only happens one time, but you want to put heals on it so you don't lose it. So if I'm not mistaken, the one I have in there, I'm looking for heals with at least a 2 impact. It might even have 1 impact. Or, nope, it's actually right here. It's 3 durability, 2 reload heals attached. That's why we have a fin here. And then the bottom here is 1 reload, 2 impact. Look for the one that... I just currently can't find it in my mix of stuff, but to my knowledge, it is there. Actually, it's right here. 2 impact, 3 durability, 1 reload. And that's on the ground. Now, these tar pits have different reloads on them, and then the ones that are underneath have different reloads on them. But on my alt, what I did is put 2 impact, 2 reload, 2 durability on these. This one stayed heals. And on the bottom, I put 2 impact, double reload, double durabilities, and did this with the cones. This is just an older design of what I've been doing. So, but we're showcasing my main, so we're going to go ahead and show you what I have. But the new version is way better. And the reason why I like the new version is you can do this. Instead of running 4 anti-airs like this, you can run 3 sitting here. So it's all about the same amount of space, but that's why this is here. Anyway, so up top, they're just ranged because of space rocks. But, you know, they're not exactly needed when things get fixed. Now, getting over to our west end, we have a... update this right now. That isn't necessary. That is, though. Make life better. So, we're going to go with 4 out, 3 over, 3 down. And just give me a second here. I do apologize for the upgrades. Come on, man. This is insane. On the very top, we got 2 floors down. Floor freeze facing this way. Reload crit dart. Range. Arch. Reload crit dart. 2 pillar. Reload crit dart. 1 pillar. Reload crit dart. Freeze. Freeze. 2 reload crit darts. 4 range anti-airs. Again, these are not necessary for space rocks. Once they fix Twine, you won't need it as much. range, 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 range. And that's, again, for space rocks. Now, over here, I got 4 pillars up. Our TP loop is going to go off to the side, 2 up, 2 floors, floor, 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 and this thing. I know it's going to be a little bit confusing, so I'm going to go ahead and get a better angle for you so you can see it. Get a nice good pause. All right. Now, I have a floor in the back of here to hold it down. In the event of a smasher smashing this way. If they do, you lose like 2 of these, but still would be fine. Just checking on you, baby girl. Now, standard TP loop. These are increased building health wrapped around it, and that's was due to when we were doing testing and whatnot. They're not needed. Now, on the very top of it, which would be needed, would be these reload damages. 2 reload damage here, a reload damage here, and then I got 2 range over here because of space rocks. Of course, I would fall onto that. But however you build your TP loop or whatever you put down there, it's completely up to you. But have fun with it. You know, it really doesn't matter too much. Up until today, I had to just fix my floors up here because I had a failed TP loop, and now it's not. So, but hey, enjoy. Now, Devil Amp. Let's get on to poor old Devil, shall we? Now, Devil, let's go ahead and get to the far north. And we got some 1 out, 1 over, 2 down. Keeping the V block towards the right stone. Now the same thing here. We have 1 out, 1 over, 2 down. Now the people are going to tell me you're going to lose these during spawns on wave 6. I know that. But on wave 1, the home base guys, if those aren't there, they'll beat on those. And as long as you never have those beat on wave 1, you can survive all sorts of random waves, crazy waves, or whatever. I'm not 100% sure why, but some mist monster gets thrown down there in wave 1 and ends up beating on that if those aren't here. So stop trying to save tiles, guys. That's why those were there. Anywho, plus it's just 2 tiles. God. The entire endurance only takes, what, 1,500? Now, up here at the top, all right, now, it's a 6 tile little area. The first tile, right here in the middle, is where we're going to end up with our stairs, okay? We're going to go 2 stairs up, 4 floors out, and 4 walls. These are all 3 impact, 2 reload. So they're like super hitters. If I can find them. Yes, right here. Super hitters all the way across. Durability tar pits. 5 impact floor launcher. Edit the 4th wall to a pillar. And those 2 are heals. Just a simple little heals thing. That was increased building up that I showed, but it's this one, heals. If you walk up to it, you see it says 130. And that's because they can drop down like right here. Now, the amount of time they're usually stuck and they only hit it once or twice, but I'm just a stickler and like to keep all my my buildings at full health. Now, after you put down your 2, 4, and 4, you're going to go 8 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After you go 8 out, go 2 this way, and then 1. And then behind you, 1. Then you go 3 walls. These are increased building health and heals on the other side for the people that want to smash it. Alright, I guess I can do the same here just for the giggles. These are ranged double reload. And I got 2 inside, 2 up top, and 4 or 5 here. And that's only because a propane exploded down below and these have taken a little bit of damage, and I'm a stickler for having everything at full health. On the ground here, right off the stone, we have 2 floor spikes. Now on my alt, they're floor freezes. I recommend the freezes over the spikes. 2 freezes in a wall light. This wall light happens to be a 3 stun time. Well, I just took random damage. A 3 stun time. And that's just for long periods. You can use any of them, like even a double reload, double stun time, triple durability, 2 reload effect duration works out pretty well as well. But any one of those will work. You just gotta figure out which one you like. But if you don't have a bunch of odd stun time like lights to play with, use a triple durability, 2 reload effect duration, and freeze. When you run freeze, you're going to want to run 3 of them. 1 right here where I'm standing, and 2 right here. The 1 right here you do under the map. We'll get over that later. Now, on this side, you have 2, skip 1, and then 4 across here. This is a standard freeze facing this direction. This is a reload crit and a non-reload. You will find them here, reload and non-reload. These are range, 3 of them. These are double reloaded wooden floor spikes. You can use any to your discretion, heals or this one. I would run either one of these. Double crit rate, double crit damage, heals attached, or a double reload crit chance. This is a reload crit dart. Now, right here, you want to have a freeze under the ground, and then you want to have a freeze trap right above it. So right here, and right here, and right here are a floor freeze. There are 3 of them. Up here in the corner, you're going to place your floor pieces. We're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's 10 there. And then you'll put them down 3 this way. 2. Now, over here, you have a freeze trap facing this way. Another reload, non-reload, and a reload heals. In front of you, you're going to box it all in with a reload crit dart. Okay. Give you a good example of that one. Now, below here, you're going to put a tar pit, tar pit, tar pit. I think I may have a tar pit here, but you want tar pits at least here and here. Alright. Now, the bumper blockers, 1, 2, 3, and a quarter. Same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, and 2 quarters on each end. These are 5 impact floor launchers. Floor launchers? Imagine, 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 imagine. Anyway, 5 impact, 1 durability. This is a heals, double reload, triple durability. And on the back side is increased building health. Heals electric field, nature. And on top, I have a retractable floor spike, which technically I have the wrong one there. Imagine. That's what I get for doing all my experiments on my main. Anyway, over here we have an effect duration, double reload, triple durability, sound wall. Right here we have a effect duration green reload, 4 durability, range, damage. Now, when I mean range and damage, I mean double range, double reload heals. Damage is double damage, double reload heals. So, damage, damage. Up top, damage, damage, damage. The bottom has Doritos all the way around it. The 2 doors and the sound wall is right off of the computer. We have 2 edited floors around it. Cones, extra pillars. On the very top, we have a place for a constructor to put a base later on in life if he ever wanted to. Let's say he's doesn't have full wall health on his devil and he's low power level, or maybe he's a power level 60 and he's trying to do Twine. You might want to put a base here. It's there if you need it. But if you're anything over power level 100, you should be fine. So that's there for our little guys. Anyway, we have doors wrapped all the way around the the second and third level. On the second level, they're also wrapped in pillars. And on the very top level, there are no pillars, but we do have 2 anti-airs. And then towards the front, we have another 2 anti-airs. And give you another good rundown around it. Now, up here, we have reload dart, 3 free straps facing this direction. These are reload ceiling zappers. These are increased building health. I don't know why it's over there, but that's what it is. Right here at the corner, we have a cone edited on the 3-way. Down at the bottom here, we have 3 range. And we have a reload, 2 reload heals. And on this side, on my alt, I have 2 reload heals, and then the other side is 2 reload increased building health. It's just odd. But, yeah, I thought I had that over there, too, but it's nice. Okay. Ooh, I got a damage on top as well. Down here, we have tar pit underneath on these 4. Freeze, range, wooden floor spike. You can either do the reload or the heals. Range, 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 reload or heals. Regular, facing this way. reload heals. And that will cover, well, devil. If you want to see the underneath, I guess we'll go take care of that right now. To get underneath of the map, we're going to go ahead and go over here to the only island on the map. Okay? We're going to go to the cave. Right here in the corner, we're going to build 2 floors and 2 ramps. On the left-hand side, we're going to place a banner. We're going to edit the banner up, edit up, edit up. And once that's done, we'll take it out. Make sure it's up there. Good. We're going to go out in the ocean and die. We all the way home. Dun, 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 dun. I believe I just whistled a Go-Go Power Ranger. I did. Welcome to Minecraft. We're going to go ahead and go to the right. More writer. Now, up here you'll find a piece of land. Okay? We're going to go ahead and build that piece of land and build out. Now, the reason why we put the end piece in metal is so that we can remember what we're doing. This is an older version down here, so I definitely have to fix this even more. But it'll still get the gist. Now, the 3 floor freezes I told you about. Remember when I said you can place a trap floating like this with a stair? Now you see it floating right there above me. So if I were to sorry. Give me 1 second. Okay. Now, so what I did, see how he just kind of floats there? When I moved over, I just clicked it right when I moved it over, so when it was flashing. And you have yourself a freeze trap that's floating on here. See? So that's what's done here. So we have an archway to hold it and the freeze. So you want 3 freeze there. And on this side, you're going to want the 2 freeze traps off of the freeze trap there that we talked about. Now, underneath here, here, and here, where I just dropped these heels are at, that is where the floor launchers are. Okay? Now, the anti-air is right here. I put an archway to hold it down, and our floors all the way across till we hit the corner. Okay? So there's 5 here and there's 5 here. Now, over here, we have our 4 tar pits below. And now we have tar pits on this side and here and here. And this is for while the game is bugged. We wanted to have those. So floating tar pits, obviously we just went like this, took our trap and, you know, did that with our tar pits to place them. Now, when Twine gets fixed here soon, you won't need these. So once everything goes back to normal, you can take out your floaty traps. So they're only there right now because mist pods are hitting Devil. Space rocks are hitting Ridge and Pit and Ramp. UFO is, if it wants to show up, if it does, it blows up your beach and your lava and your hill. God knows where it goes. Anyway, we took out all the ends to get rid of all of our scaffolding to make everything clean and nice. Now, let's get over to our next amp. I think I'm going to have a problem. Come on. Send me to home base. Yep, gonna have a problem. See if I can get over to the home base far enough. Otherwise, I'm going to have to leave the game and come back. Not exactly my biggest fan of doing that. Sweet. We made it out alive. Let's move that banner, shall we? What's next on our list? So, we did home, we did Ridge, we did Devil. So, Ollie's home, Lover's Ridge, Lover's Devil. Let's go ahead and get to Fireburn's Pit, shall we? All the descriptions below will be there. If I'm not mistaken, I don't even believe it was Fireburn's, but the video is on Fireburn's. And if you go there, I believe he'll tell you where it all comes from, but I think it comes from like Pat, Hubo, Ollie, and Aldo and them. Yes, daughter. All right, I'm coming. I have to go wipe a little girl's butt. I'll be right back. So why don't you just stop the video and edit it out? Fuck it. Back to Mr. Fireburn 045. Alright, Fireburn's Pit. Sorry about the delay. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and do our normal, and we'll start out, well, let's do it north, actually. So, right here, we got a wall and floor. In the rear, we got 2 walls. I'm not sure why I got them, but I believe I have 5 wall darts. So they are all different reloads. So these sides seem to be standard reload, while the left side seems to be no reload. So one side is double crit rate, double crit damage, durability, and the other side happens to be crit rate reload. I believe a lot of this has to stem from AF Kane and Hill. So they're not on my alt. So didn't even know they were there. Got a V block up here too I didn't know about. It's handy. And then down here we have another one. It is a wall, and a floor. So little pieces here and there, eh? A lot of those that I really didn't even know were back there. They can have been there for years or even for certain reasons up. I couldn't even tell you. Now, block off. We're going to do a double bumper blocker. 2, 3. And the other side is 4 with 1 curved. We have a reload crit dart. A non-reload crit dart. A double reload crit dart. Or a double reload damage card. So, no reload, 1 reload, 2 reload. Alright. Up top, we have 2 ranged. A standard floor freeze. I wish it would allow me to push other buttons. Reload crit dart. This is on my alt and is actually kind of important. If you lose one of the tampon blocks, flingers actually do love this spot. It's on my alt, and I don't know why it's not on my main. This is a jebaited wall. This can, you can have this here to give Huss something to do. Like that one crazy Huss that kind of walks down there and beats on something that should never have ever have even attempted to. You can give them this wall to beat on, and it's wonderful. I've done it with a lot of low levels, so if you are not quite high enough and you're failing on this pit, which I don't really fail on pit, but if you ever have an issue, this little fun wall helps. So you can get hit with a possible space rocks on pit. So we have 2 range. 2 range. We have 2 cones. And 2 ramps. Right here on the end. We have 3 freezes. This way, and this way. And then 1 more freeze over here. Going this way. We have a actually going to put no reload right there. Now, originally I got the idea to put some darts here, and I used to have a door here with it on top. It got taken out, so I put it up here. I've actually had a lot better success on my alt with having one here, so I got I'm going to run it over here as well. And by having it non-reload, it doesn't shoot as many darts, doesn't kill as many of them, and it really does a helpful number. It gets the Huss to come up here more and target this fake wall. It's really fun stuff. I'm waiting for it to upgrade so I can get downward to the bottom part. And then we'll move on to our next amplifiers. And our next one is going to be Lover's Bridge. Now, A lot of bridge I've been still taking out. You guys can remember it from the wooden bridge challenge, which is in the description as well. All of these amplifiers, the original videos, will be in the description. You can find its original content owner and all the information about them in there. A lot of them have been changed to fit my style, to fit my bass, and me just running experiments on any build. And I just love builds. And Hubo, Ollie, and Fireburn, White Walker, they happen to be a lot of my favorites. Pat, Mr. Devil 7, Savage, Robot Smoke, Savage. Just amazing people. Straight savages. Savage is a good thing. That joint's for you. Just a whole lot of amazing people, an amazing team over there at White Walker's Discord. Running these builds for the last year has been really fun. Anyway, that covers our block offs and our odd stuff and whatnot. So let's get down to the brass tacks, get down to the amp. Now, down here, I have multiple different ways I do this. I've run it like this, which has been majority of my runs. And I also run this, which has also been, so my alt's like this, my main's like this. I haven't really figured out which one's better, but I've failed less with it like this, because I don't believe I haven't failed this amp very, very long time. Generally because of how covered I have it. These are on my alt. So I guess that's why I have them all in different colors. So my main doesn't always have, since I run most of my experiments here first before I move on to my alt. So I always have a lot of like wood and mismatch pieces, and it just things to make it weaker and to create weak points to make the husk try to attack the amplifier, create the problems that I've heard people have. And it's really hard to replicate problems, but my alt's a really low level, so I've been able to replicate a lot more problems that way. Anyway, on this side, we have our two. Shit. Oh, yeah. This. Increased building health. Wow. That was a moment. On this side, we have heals. Actually, we don't. That's increased build. Nope, these are both heals, and that's increased building health. They reversed. My alt has them the other way. Really weird that I have them like that. Crazy. Anyway, we have increased building health. Increased building health wall dart on this side. My alt is the other one, the opposite, but whatever, whichever one works for you. Right here we have this is probably a standard effect duration. Yeah. And right here we have a reload crit dart. Reload crit dart. My alt will have a reload crit dart up here. Due to Devil, I don't have it. Down at the bottom, we have a reload crit dart. This is a increased building health crit dart. These are reload crit darts. That is an heals crit dart. Now, these are increased building health wall spikes. We should have a gas effect duration reload. On the inside, we have heals, wall dart, reload. And over here, we have increased building health, wall dart. And on the other side is same as Devil. It has 3 durability, 2 reload, and a heals. These 4 anti-airs are damage. These 4 anti-airs are range. This anti-air is a ranged. This is a heals pad. Increase building health. Wall spike. Now, there is 16 floor pieces on top. Wall dart. 3 walls. Cone. Wall. I'm sorry. Dorito. Wall. Dorito. Now right here we're going to do a Z block. 2 Doritos. Floor piece. Right here we have 2 floor pieces to make a bong. Alright. By this hole being open, the husks really can only attack right here in the middle of this wall. So when you do this, you only create a room for 1 husk to beat on it. So if something were to hit it, it's only 1 husk. You mitigate this losing this wall. And the increased building health and heals will fix it. Same thing over here. You can get a husk stuck right here, which is the wall darts can't hit it, which is why you have increased building health. Now, there's pitchers that like to throw at these walls, which is why we have the wall darts. You wouldn't have so much of a fucking problem if you left your rock right here. My alt has all of its stuff, so I don't really have these issues, which is really pisses me off because my main doesn't have its stuff. Now, so you got our bong, we got our top, we got our walls, we got all of our wall darts around and all of our traps. Now let's get into the inside. On the inside, we're going to place 3 floors, 3 edited floors. This side, same thing, 3 floors, 3 edited. Well, actually, this floor would technically still be there. Below it, 1 level. Dorito. You ever get stuck, it's a great way out. Okay, down 1. Come on, fucker. Let's go. Dorito and Dorito. Okay. In this corner, we have 3 and 3 and 3 and 3. Yes, get it underneath the fucking rocks. Make sure of it. Down here, my alt has doors. These have fins. You can do both, or you can do none at all. Because if you haven't noticed, this doesn't even assassin the damn things. So all those pieces don't even need to be there. But they're still there because I don't care about pieces. Now, right here, we have a... That was an accident. An archway and a regular wall above it. And then we have a floor here. Now, above this floor is an increased building health. Above this is a heals. Reload nature. Below it, we got a double reload wooden floor spike. A reload Zapomax. Well, this is supposed to be an all durability tar pit, but I have a 3 durability double reload tar pit right here. A Dorito, so they have to walk as close to it. And 3 impact. Okay. 2 reload, 1 durability wall pusher. On my alt, I have one of these here, but I don't think it even matters. So I don't take tick damage. So, but if I'm going to run it differently on multiple counts, my point was for me to tell you. Now, what's next? That should cover Devil. Yes. Ooh. This is part of Wooden Bridge, but it's part of Devil. There are 2 floors put down to cover these ends right here. When you get stuff knocked in your lava, they can walk up each other without these. Just trust me. They're there. You're going to want them. And it's like, but Bob, I don't put stuff in my lava. They get themselves down there. Now, for some of you, on my alt, I have this on my Devil. And that's because my AFK spot's a little bit different. Now, my biggest problem is with my ridge. My alt's a little bit lower level. The damn husk will walk up this thing. So, I've took it out of mine, and I haven't had a problem with it since. It's been probably a couple months it's been gone. But it's something to think about if you need or don't need it. Now, we're going to move on to Bridge. Bridge amp. Whee! So on Bridge amp, I set up an assassin amp, which is basically Doritos all the way around. Doorways on the computer. We have wooden floor spikes wrapped around it. And because of space rocks that are supposed to hit this amp, we have double reload, double damages on the amplifier. Over here, these are all range on the amplifier. Over here, these are all range, range, and range. We haven't cleaned up our mess, but again, our bridge amp doesn't need to be this big. It's leftover pieces from, even though I had them in wood, but I changed them out to metal. But it's leftover pieces from our challenge, leftovers from the ideas of the way things used to be, and I'm just too lazy to change it. But my alt doesn't even have this line. It actually has it moved over one. It's way cheaper to run them down this line than it is to even move them over this one. This side here, I only run like those 2 wall darts, that one and that one. I think it's only like maybe 3 or 4 wall darts, 1 wall dart here. No, actually, that's not even a wall dart on my alt. I use this as a sound wall, and then that's a sound wall, and then on the other side of it, it's all wall pushers. It's pretty fucking nice. But this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna showcase our main, what we're using all the time for videos and whatnot, so we might as well get through what that is. So let's start with east. It's always fun, or north, whatever the fuck this is. Who knows? We got two walls, 2 floors. Got a wall, floor. Very odd. So I guess we're forcing all of our flingers over here on the left. And I say I guess because I haven't been here in a long time. So yeah, it looks like it. So this is going to be a reload crit dart, reload crit dart. Oddly enough, these are 2 non-reload darts. Don't know why. These are range for sure. You're a non-reload crit dart as well. So those are these. Very interesting. Over here we got a reload crit dart and a non-reload crit dart. So I guess the point was to have the multiple reloads. So it looks like I'm hitting them with a reload and a non-reload in any square that they're standing down here. That's generally a strat for like a lower level. I must have been going for like no survivor challenge or something and built that for having like no tech and stuff like that. Good to know. Broadsides apparently. I didn't even know I used broadsides. It looks to me that these broadsides are reloads, because I don't really carry broadsides to use them really, so I'm assuming that's what those are. These have to be reload crit darts on the back side. Yep, 1, 2, 3 tiles in. These happen to be increased building health. These zappers are reload increased building health. I don't know where they're at the moment, but they'll look like this with an increased building health instead on it. Or, yeah, increased building health. Everything up top is heals ranged. The block off out seems to be 3 ramps edited on the right. And then the right amps are edited like that. So 3 on 3. We do not have these in there. Try them if you'd like. They'll look like this. It's supposed to stop the smashers and all that shit from coming through. I have done it on my alt because I have a much smaller and weirder design here. I guess I should show that one because that would be really nice. In the future, you guys should have me show it to you because it would be cool. Looks like I got another one extra just hanging out there. It's not going to do anything unless you got a fucking taker. So apparently we're trying to kill takers now, which would make sense if we have the takers dead, because if the takers are trying to go through here as well as another individual, they can phase through it or piss off the smasher to want to break it. So, I mean, I'm not going to doubt myself for being too much of an idiot, but I'm going to claim idiocy for having it there. But that's the only reason I can possibly think that makes that good. And then the crowd control aspect of the fucking broadside to get them to move. It looks like we got 3 wall freeze. Looks like standard wall freeze. 3 of them. That's to stop blasters from beating on your shit. Very excessive. Very excessively trapped out. I mean, I'd give this probably 6 or 7 stars out of 10. And I'm going to make fun of it for being wood and brick and metal and just... And it's got a fucking lobber shield on it. This is the only amplifier I've ever built a lobber shield with. And I want to make fun of myself for it because it's not exactly motherless or fatherless, but it's pretty orphaned out. We got 4 ranged anti-airs outside, and I can't even for the life of me tell you why they're here. So enjoy them. Block offs in the south. There is one over here. There's 2 walls. Remember those. Don't forget those walls, guys. Those matter. When your lives matter. So design-wise, we have 2 wall darts, effect duration, reload dart. Should go on the other side so you can see what it looks like. So down here is going to be some fatherless block off. It's going to work off the sum of block offs. There's going to be like 5 of them here. All right. Now we have increased building health spikes on all these here. And because of the X block, V block, or whatever, they want to beat on them. So this kind of helps that. If they ever did break one of these, it's perfectly okay because they'll take out the ramp but leave the walls alone. So they'll take this out and they'll take this ramp out and they'll walk in, get pushed, and then because they walk in towards this thing, walk out, walk to the next one, walk in, walk out, and it keeps zigzagging because they shouldn't even be over here. But we have the extra impact pushers to push them over there in the event that Hus want to get stupid. So if you get some remedial ones, you know, we're good. So yeah, that's where we have that block off piece. Or a little fatherless block off in there. On the outside of it, we have, there's 4 walls. This one's edited to a pillar. You're going to come in, you're going to find 2 reload, 2 impact, 2 durabilities. Our 2 on 2 on 2 for our floors. Here and here. Go ahead and give you a nice little angle. Yes, very nice. These walls, I believe, are, this one here is 1 reload, 3 impact, 2 durability. This is I don't even know what that one is, but they're supposed to be 2 impact, 1 reload. Well, I gotta find out where my child is. I'll give you a better view for a second while I go see this. Hallucinations in Daddy's head. So I thought you cried, but it didn't. It was just me tripping. It's the wind. Apologize for the delay. Anyway, so not too sure why these are different, but they should only be 2 impact, 1 reload, and durabilities. These right here should be the same. I'm not 100% sure what I have on there. It's been a long time. Oh, not too long ago. At least I changed them out to metal. I think our floors are still wood. It's very surprising. I'll find it just to figure out what's there. Yeah, it should be right here. 3 durability, 2 impact, 1 reload. Should be on these walls. Anyway, down here we have a all durability tar pit. And this used to be when we went them up this way. We removed it. But our traps are still there for it. You know what I'm saying? But they're not actually needed. We actually put them down farther. Down here, we have a heels tar pit and a you'll notice this on Devil. We have 2 wall lights. These are these are all blah 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 blah. 3 durability, 2 reload effect durations, guys. And these are effect duration ones as well. 2 reload, 3 durability effect duration. And these are your standard floor freezes going this direction. And these 3 are range. And I guess I have that to jail them down there. You don't want this thing to touch. They will move over on it. And same thing back here. You don't want, they will walk it. So down here we have 2 durability tar pits. 2 on 2s, which are 2 impact, 2 reload, 2 durability. We have a standard floor. And this is technically for pit, hill, and not even for bridge, but we're going to show it in bridge. Just a 2-on-2, all durability, arch, 4, 3, edited, and then down your way. Over here we have a 2-on-2-on-2 pillar and a cone to push anything into the lava. Over here we have fatherless block off. Okay. 2 range. We have a reload wall dart, a non-reload wall dart, fatherless. For those that are wondering, on my alt, I actually do run this one. I run this on the bridge instead, but I've had a couple angry smashers still be weird sometimes, and I haven't changed out to the cheaper version here because I'm lazy. Look, bro, there's still wood here, bro. Wood. This wall is less than 5,000. I have issues. There's a wooden fin. All right. Clearly, my fucks have not been a given. You know, up top here, it is 2 over 1 down. Or yeah, no, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. 3 away, 1 down. Should be. Yep. Here we go. Right here off this stone. We have a reload wall dart, a non-reload wall dart, facing a freeze. This is for any lobbers, flingers, and just weird stuff that likes to come up here. Oddly enough, when hill gets hit, flingers fling it that from here. Don't ask. So that helps. So that covers our bridge. Oh, I guess I didn't. After we did our downstairs part, we have cones across the entire for our floor launchers. And then after the cones, we put a wall all the way down. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 walls down. 8 stairs on top. We put in 5 floor pieces over here. There's big rocks, meteors that just absolutely pummel this, man. Absolutely pummel it. What I should have done is went up one with these cones. But I'm lazy. Anyway, over here we have 7. I don't know why we have 7 of those. It's terrible. Way too big. Shit, there's 2 down here. Oh my god. More down here apparently. Let's not forget those. Wow. And yes, now I'm pretty sure that covers all those. Insanity. The assassin amp again is just cones all the way to the bottom. Doors around your computer. Doors around the entire upstairs. Pillars all the way around. And anywhere you can get a flinger, we add the 1 door above it. And yeah, I call that my straight up just like standard that I'll throw on something if I don't know what I'm gonna do. If I throw a TP loop if I want them to attack it, and I'll put that on if I don't. Just a little basic bitch. We're gonna go right over here to Hill. This is gonna be Fireburn 045's Hill. Welcome to the Hill. Anyway, my hill is a little bit different than most. I recommend before you ever remove builds, okay, is to switch to that build. It'll be red if you can't build there no more. So if you've already had a piece put there like this wall, it'll showcase red, not white. Always check your builds. I cannot get that. I can't build there no more. So that wall dart is not available. So I'll never remove it. Same thing here. I can never remove this. Now, I do know that that is a double reload. So I have a non-reload, a single reload, and a double reload in here. And so I do know that that is at least a double reload. Now, onward to the actual building of the amplifier. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go over block off. The block off is right here at the amplifier. We're going to go ahead and place a floor and an edited floor. We're going to place 2 quarters, 2 halves, and a quarter. Now, you do not want this piece here. Mr. Fireburn has it in his video, and it is why they're attacking your amplifier. Because you don't want them to touch the amplifier. Surprisingly enough, they don't consider this piece touching it. If you ever did want to, you can do that. They don't consider this touching it either. Can't do that. They'll beat on it. But I've had great success, never a fail. And I used to have fails of them beating on this shit. But as soon as I started taking that out and playing around with it, it was great. I haven't removed these 2 yet, and that's because I've seen durability off of them. But I think that's because of the mini bosses. So at some point, we will probably remove it. But that is not now. Our current rate is this. These happen to be, I'm not 100% sure what they are, but put whatever you want in there. So. All right. So, getting those put on there. There's the block off. Let's get to the build then, shall we? Right here, we're going to place 2 standard floor freezes facing this direction to pull them in towards the wall darts. I have a wall dart here, which is a non-reload. I have a reload one here. Right here is a floor spike. This one happens to be a poop spike. You can use any one you want. 5s, 22s, whatever, 130s. Who really cares? Anyway. Yeah, so. Whatever floor spikes float your boat. Reload crit dart. 3 floor spikes. Freeze trap facing this direction with a reload and a non-reload. A reload crit dart. A reload crit darts look like this. A reload looks like this for a dino, and non-reload looks like that. I personally like to use these on my alt, but apparently here we got some 22s. That covers all of our lobbers, flingers, and outside amp stuff. Now, for pathing. Over here, we're going to place... My alt's a heels, by the way. A stair, edited out and to the right. Now, up here, we have a floor piece edited like this. This happens to be just a double reload wall freeze right here with effect duration. I'm going to put a single reload effect duration on this side now. And edit it like that. All right. And the reason why I want to do that is so that I have 2 reloads going off here at the same time inside of having 2 reloads going off in the same corner. So they're not exactly needed, and it's something new that I've done just for the fun, but you don't need them. So if you do want to do them, they're interesting, they're fun, but this floor piece is very necessary. And that is because up here there's a gap, and they won't be able to walk up it correctly. So you got to have a floor piece right here, and the edit right there is to stop them from, well, basically keeps the fin going right here and whatever and whatnot. I'm currently using 1 impact double reload here and 2 impact 2 reload 2 durability here with a all durability tar pit and a double reload floor spike. So we'll get you guys a better angle on that. And there you go. Now on the amplifier itself, we have underneath, we have a floor spike and tar pit. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4 impact, 1 reload durability. And this is a 2 on 2 on 2. 2 impact, 2 reload, 2 durability. And this is a 3 durability, double reload tar pit, apparently. I don't know why. I don't question it. It's what's here. This one happens to be a heels attached gas trap. My alt has a floating tar pit here, and a tar pit there, and the same wall pushers, and then this one happens to be a heels electric field for my alt. Up top here, we have ourselves a 2 on 2 on 2, which is 2 impact, 2 reload, 2 durability floor pushers. This one here is going to be a 1 reload, increased building health. 1 reload, 4 impact, 1 increased building health, the same as we use on our valley, right here. And on the inside, we have heels attached. Okay. Now, on the outside, we have Dorito, cone, Dorito, 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 doors, wall spike, 144, double crit rate, double crit damage, Doritos all the way around. And this side, we have it flat, angled flat, better angle from this side. Now, up top, we have archways all the way around. Where flingers go, we have doors. Doors here as well. Same thing up top. On the 3rd floor, we don't have fins, but we do have the archways and doors. We have a range underneath of them. Increased building health above. Increased building health. We don't have one on the 3rd floor. Up top, we have damage, damage, damage. On top of them, we have damage and damage. When I say damage, they are double damage, double reload, heals durability. And when I say range, they are double range, double reload, heals durability. Now, that should cover all of our feature of Fire Burns Hill. You can find all the information about each and every amplifier that we are doing in the description below, by its maker, original content, and a description to the White Walker Discord, so you have contact with not only myself, but any of the original frames of these amps, like Fireburn, Ollie, Hubocopter, White Walker, and just anybody who's around for all these amps. Now we're going to move on to who's Lava. We're going to run Ollie's Lava here. Now Ollie's Lava has been severely updated for the bug that's going on in Twine right now, like UFO lava. Now, every one of these white tiles has never been hit with a UFO. Every one of the black tiles has been hit with a UFO. I placed a trap on each one of them, and some without traps, to try to get them to see if there was a triggering difference with the UFO. There isn't. We just haven't removed them, but this is our current testing with them. We went ahead and kept the same pattern with our valley tiles, and that made it a little bit easier for explaining in when you go to place them. You can skip ahead to valley to get to those placements. Otherwise, you can stay focused with us and you'll be fine. Now, if you look at your mini map, you can see where I'm talking about where all of them are placed. So if it's a black tile, you want it placed. The white tiles surrounding the black tiles is optional if you want to place them. Now, because of lava bombs, we do have some edited pieces in here, like a floor edit, a pillar. Down here, we added 2 wall lights to the walls. They would fall in the pattern of right here above, but instead of using floors, we use a wall. The UFO will still target it right here in the middle like normal. It just makes it easier to help push back some of the husks so that it's just easier, because a lot of our stuff up here is gone. Now, down here we have a lava bomb, so we went ahead and shifted 2 of our floor pieces. You may lose a couple of these to spawns, but hey, that's not what we were here to talk about. Anyway, now the amplifier itself, we have 1 wooden floor spike right here, a floor freeze bringing them into this corner, a reload, and a non-reload. Reloads consist of, and a non-reload consists of. All right. Now, every one of these tiles is currently holding a range anti-air on them. You can use them if you want. You don't need to, but you can. Yes, baby. Yes, 1 second. You hide, I notice. Now, you're warm. Because you are. The amplifier itself now. We're going to go ahead and put cone. You need to use proper language. We're going to use Doritos all the way around the amplifier as normal. Please no touch phone. Okay. And continuing on the inside. Now where the computer is, we have a block, mute, and Vex. That was fucked up. Anyway, so I'm gonna cut that button off so I'll never have to have that happen again. Baby, don't push daddy. So we have a reload and a non-reload down below. Continuing on with our Doritos all the way around. Now on the corners and edges, we're going to go ahead and place our Audis. On the inside, these are only edited one time. Away from the amplifier edit. And the same thing here, away from the amplifier edit. The cone is going to be open. Okay. Away from the amplifier. And it should be the same on this side. See? Anyway. The Dorito should be... Yes. On this side, we're going to go ahead and put a T. And they're going to do the same thing on this side. Right here. No, I can't get in there and see it, but you see what I'm saying? There you go. Same thing on both sides. Alright. Now, over here, you're going to place 2 floors, edited towards you, edited away from you, and then this one edited like this. Okay? Up here, you're going to have 3 walls, a Dorito, sound wall, with heels. Same thing on our devil, same thing on our bridge, same thing on our pit, same sound wall. And then a Dorito. The back side, we have increased building health wall dart. You can recognize it here. Right here, we have a wooden floor spike. And a 2-on-2-on-2, which is 2 impact, 2 reload, 2 durability. On the second floor of our amp, we have pillars all the way around, archways all the way around. In the front, we have added a door. Doors and archways are the same. They cannot be seen by smashers, and it's a little bit easier when a husk hits this. The husk is then just going to go around and down there to its death. For the ones on top, they hit this, they just walk down here and then actually just get ejected. Boop, 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 boop. On the very top, these here are both damage. This one is damage. This one and this one and this one are range. So 3 range and 3 damage. This one's a range as well. So 4 range, 3 damage. I'll give you guys a nice view of that. Now, on this side, we're going to do a arrow like this and an edit away from us. Now, we have 2 wall darts. This one is a reload or a non-reload, and these 2 are reload. Now, I do recommend putting this one as a heals, and on the back side putting an increased building health. So if you put a heals reload there, and then backside put an increased building health. On the very top, add a increased building health, and below it add a heals. Wall, floor, cone, edited towards you, same thing down there. We're going to do up here, just like that. And we're going to put one in the side, 2 walls, and a 3rd wall, and then 3 up with a ramp. Over here, we're going to put a increased building health on one side and a heals reload on the other. Right here, we have an increased building health ceiling electric field. Down here, increased building health ceiling electric field. The increased building health ceiling electric field is right here. The zapper we're using is this reload one right here. We have one here, one here, and one here. So on all the points and in the corners are the increased building health, ceiling electric field. Yes, honey, I will. 1 second. Anyway, so that right there will cover our lava. Now, up top towards pit, for our lava, we have a floor piece and a ramp. Floor and a ramp. Okay? Over here, we got 2 cones, archway, 3 floors, several floors. That's actually 5, 4.5, 2.5, 3, and then right here you're gonna have go down. All right. Now, that should cover all of your lava. And down here, I guess I'll consider it part of lava. We have a 2, 3, 4, 5 impact wall pusher, a floor, a ramp, a 5 impact wall launcher, and in the back we have more fatherless block off, which is 5 pieces. Which is basically a wall, a ramp, a wall, a ramp, a wall. Like that. Now, you don't exactly need those. You can use this if you're going for something cheap.
Yeah.
Here you go. And it works out just fine as well.
Help.
You want me to put it on you?
Wait.
Give me a second. Here we go. Okay. Now, over here we just have some anti-air ranges put on the ground to catch our people from ramp. We're going to keep this part of lava, valley, and ramp. Since we're going to be doing those 3 amplifiers next, it's going to be part of this. So right here we have a wall, cone, and edited floor piece. Inside of here as well, it's more fatherless block off. Well, it's actually, I got some V block with some of these. These work too, but fatherless back there, same things. There's multiple ways you can block off your caves. I'm really not going to get too far into that because I don't really need to. I shouldn't have to explain how to block off a cave. Now, there is a geyser right here. So we're going to do 2 edited floor pieces to the back away. We're going to do a 2 reload, 3 impact floor launcher. Right here we got ourselves a reload wall dart, 2 heals, ceiling electric fields. Okay. Above it, we have a defender pad. This is for daily missions. So if I have pistol kills or something like that, or shotgun kills or whatever I have to, or get kills as a constructor, I could be a constructor, a ninja, whatever, and just put a guy here because all of the husks are all coming to this one geyser for majority of the amps. So it's shooting fish in a barrel. The anti-airs are so that if there's propanes down here when he's shooting fish out of barrel, we don't lose all of this. The wall pusher is so that when they beat out this wall and cone, if they decide to, it can push them back. Not only that, your edited floor pieces should be fine as they go to walk around them anyway, as this should protect your upper wall. So I haven't had any issues. We have one ramp up, and then a ramp going forward and back, another ramp forward and back, another ramp forward and back, and another ramp forward and back. And then we have a floor and floor launcher, wall launcher. My alt has a tar pit and wall launcher, but this all works. Half ramp and ramp. And that is our it's cold and I have to pee. But that is our recycling. So there is our lava, and now we're going to move on to Lover's Valley. What's awesome about this valley is that it was originally built like 2 years ago when Whitestreams released the very first AFK UFO, and this floor tile is actually placed by him. These black tiles. I used to use penises, and well, apparently you don't need to build cocks. One floor piece is enough. Good to know. So, otherwise we would have had a very odd conversation about why there's penises all over my home base. But, you know, to each his own. Anyway, I do recommend this piece being a freeze trap, guys. A standard freeze trap. Do not use the floor spike. That is very, very bad. But I cannot remove it. It is the only piece left in the map that belonged to my friend. So we're leaving it here because it's cool and it reminds me of my mans who was the original person to come up with all this crazy shit. So, fun facts, fun stories. Onward to our amplifier. So we are going to get any block off. We have one potato block off, which is a... Okay. You go ahead and edit. Edit, edit, and edit. Voila. There is your block off. In the back, we have a reverse arrow, backwards Dorito, a back wall with increased building health, reload crit dart, impact floor freeze facing this direction, a non-reload wall dart. What I mean by reload and non-reload wall darts are, as included, a reload crit dart looks like this. A non-reload crit dart looks like this. A double reload crit dart looks like this. So, one reload, no reload, double reload. So, we have a reload and a non-reload. Increased building health dynamo, which isn't that hard to find. There you go. Any increased building health dynamo. The cone that's in here, make sure you have your edited floor on the walk-up piece. Edited like so. On the outside, we're going to put cones or Doritos around. We're not going to put a Dorito here. No Dorito. Okay. So the Doritos are in the front. normal. We have an arrow out and a 4-piece like that, which is very important, guys. Very important. Don't mess that up. Over here, we're going to go 2 out. Damage. Oh, I'm sorry. Ranged up top with heals and increased building health below. The increased building health that I speak of will look like this. It is a non-reload crit, increased building health. It doesn't matter if it's non-reload or reload. These two are double reload wooden floor spikes. You can use this one. I'm using this one. We have 2 of them, and then a ranged anti-air. Placing this way, so it's facing that way. Okay. This one right here, we're going to get to the floors now. Okay. This is a all impact. 5 impact right here. No reload. This one is a 4 impact. 1 reload. Okay. And this one is a 3 impact double reload. Just got to find it, but it's in here. There it is. Okay, so 5, 4, 3 impact. 3 impact, 2 reload. 4 impact, 1 reload. 5 impact, no reload. This one is 4 impact, 1 reload, increased building health. We use the same one on Hill for Fireburn's Hill. And on the inside, we have heals. Okay? Heals attached. Alright. It doesn't matter which one you use. I put all 3 of these in there for a video I showed you guys, which is linked below, for more in-depth details in building. This is a heals attached. On this side is the same thing as our devil. On the right, we have a effect duration double reload. Double reload, triple durability, effect duration on the right. And on the left, we have 4 durability, 1 green reload, effect duration on the left. We have removed all of the traps underneath. We no longer do any damage down there. Up top, we have range, damage, range, damage, range. So that's range, damage, range, damage, range. Everybody got that? Range, damage, range, damage, range. And then up top, it's damage, 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 and damage. So, after we got all of these down, there are arches all the way around, pillars all the way around, doorway in the front. On the back side, we have a heals retractable reload. Okay. Now, if you ever have any more trouble, you can place another wall dart above here. And it'll work because that's 1, 2, 3 for a trigger. And far enough away that nothing will mess with it. But if you are of a paranoid nature, you can put like a reload crit dart up there. Since I talked about it, I'm going to put one. Anyway, on the 3rd floor, we have an arch in the back, a door in the front, and then another door and a wall above it. All right. Now, these are increased building health. Doesn't matter if you use zappers or tires or gas, just something with increased building health. And then these up top have heals. And that gives them that extra health for when they get bombarded on wave 26. Okay? That should cover all of our amplifier. Now, if you remember our talk about pit, we have a jebaited wall that we stick on the tips of dicks, and that will keep them busy. So any assassins will beat on this for a little while, and if they do hit any of these, they will just keep going instead of taking out any of your pillars. You don't want an early on assassin coming and taking out a pillar. Late waves all day, it won't matter. They don't take it out. They'll take damage from this and be fine. Like, I don't know why early on, like, it doesn't make any sense. I have the same problem with my home base early on, but they work out great. So that covers all that. Now, when it comes to the tiles, your first tile you're going to place is going to be right here. Okay, right at the ramp. You're going to place a floor freeze. Okay, and then you're going to skip a tile, place a floor freeze this way. Skip a tile, place a floor freeze this way. On the front side, they are reload and non-reload. Reload and non-reload. We're going to skip a tile and put it's a range anti-air and a reload wall dart. Our reload wall dart will look like this. Anyway, same thing back here. We have a reload wall dart, and back here we have a reload wall dart. Now, this is a freeze trap. Now, we're going to skip this one and say we're going to take out instead, and we're going to make it a sorry, my dog's barking, the kid's going nuts. I got somebody waiting outside. It's instead of having the anti-air, we're going to make it a fucking a reload wall dart. Actually, I don't even think it's a reload wall dart. I think it's a non-reload, to be fucking perfectly honest with you. To the left of it and the right of it, we have ranged anti-airs. Okay? I know. It's got to wait. Now, we are, if you look at our mini-map, you can see that we're skipping every other for the UFO. Going all the way down. Once we get to the ridgeway here, over here by the lava, make sure you edit this one over. Go all the way into this shaft here. Now, once you've done that, okay, you're going to go to this wall, skip one, wall, go back one, see, wall, skip one, wall. Okay, UFO can't shoot back there. I don't know why I did that for them, but it is what it is. Now, up here, I forgot a very important spot. We have a 2-on-2-on-2, 2 impact, 2 reload, 2 durability. On the back side, we have a reload wall dart. Okay, and then again, we have our same pieces left over from our lava and ramp. And obviously we have our floor arch, 2 Doritos, a floor archway, 2.5, 5.5, 3, and 1 down. If you rewind and head over to our lava video, you can get the information for this and our cave block off, as well as this. Anyway, so that covers our valley. Our next amplifier we're going to cover is going to be ramp. And then we have beach. Now, ramp is a beautiful, beautiful ramp here from Mr. Hubocopter. The next two amplifiers we're going to cover are going to be from him. All right, so these amplifiers, they're really nice, they're really cheap, but they have some updates on them because of space rocks and then just overall stability of power level or having extra stuff and whatnot. First thing we're going to go over is we're going to go over block off, which is none. But we're going to go over a little something that I have added. It is a bit big, but it is what it is. Now, what it is 1, 2. So we got 8 floors up here, and then 2 off to the side. All right. Now we're gonna place 4, 6, 8. We're gonna place 8 floor freezes going this direction. So we're gonna face it this way for these. Same thing here. Now once we get these, we're gonna face it this way. And on this side, we're going to face it this way. And that's because all traps are directional. So when somebody gets freeze, they unfroze, they fall back. Same thing over here. If they freeze, they get unfroze and fall back. These 2 walls are edited in the middle. They have 2 of the double reload, triple effect duration, triple fucking durability effect duration. All 4 of these are reload. The 2 in the middle are increased building health. So, reload on the back wall. On the behind it, we have heals. Okay. And above it, we have heals as well. Now, on the right-hand side, we're running non-reloads. And on over here, we're running a double reload. Okay. Looks like I secondary attached it here. And I attached it here. Now that will cover any assassin from home base, ramp, beach, and stuff like that that like to really come through. They're really hardcore, man. It's a bit much. Anyway, so that covers the block off. We're going to go ahead and get up to the amplifier. On the first ramp, we're going to edit 1 1/4. We're going to put a floor freeze here, arch, and a Dorito. Up top, we're going to place 4 floors with range. If you don't know what I mean by range, range can be found as double range, double reload, heals, and durability. Damage is known as double damage, double reload, heals, and durability. When I talk about darts, a reload looks like this. Heals, increase building health reloads. A non-reload looks like this, and a double reload looks like that for any and all questions. A standard floor freeze is triple durability, double reload effect duration. And let's continue. We have 2 gas traps with effect duration reload. We have floor freeze facing this direction. A freeze trap facing this direction. Another freeze trap facing this direction. Now, in between the 2 freeze traps, we have 2 range. On these 2 walls, it is a heals attached reload on one side and an increased building health on the other. Same thing here on both sides. Now, up by the amplifier, we're going to place 3 floors, 2 1/2 and 1/4. We're We're going to do an X block right here at the end, turning this one into a door. Over here, we have our Doritos. We have these removed, none here. One Dorito and a half floor, and a wooden floor spike. Mist pods can spawn here. They are blank. We have a Z block right here on the amplifier. Skipping, we have same thing like our lava, little offsetter right there. 2 wooden floor spikes. Okay. Over here, we have pillar, Dorito, 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 Dorito. Half bong, more Doritos. Let you guys get a nice good view of that. Okay. Over here, we have a Dorito in our door. Off of the Dorito, we have a pillar. 3 floors, 2 doors. On top of them are damage. The bottoms right here are range. Above them are damage. And 2 increased building health. 2 on 2 on 1. Just 2 impact, 2 reload, increased building health, durability. Baby, stop. The floor launchers right here are very special. They are 1 gold impact, 1 green impact, 2 reload, 2 durability. So they're 2 on 2 on 2, but one of the impacts is green. There are 4 of them placed down. This one is an all impact, 5 impact, 1 durability. Underneath, we have 2 floating all durability tar pits. You float them by doing this. See how it gets a little red right there? So you just, right when it goes red, you place it. Or it'd actually be blue for you. Let's see here. Where else were we? So 2 durability tar pits. 4 of those 2 on 2s on 2s with 1 green. A 5 impact. Right here in the middle, you place a ramp. And then 1 up, 1 to the right, 2 to the left. Okay? On the right-hand side, you place an archway and another ramp going to the right. And on top of your ramps, you place floors, 4 of them, and place range on them because of space rocks. So this is range, damage, damage, range, range. The 3rd floor is doors, 4th floor is pushers. These are range. And that covers Hugo's ramp. Now, last but not least, we're going to get to Beach. Welcome to Beach. This is by an amazing builder called Hubocopter. I guess the first thing we're going to get to is block off. Over here in the south, we have 3 out, 3 left, 1 range. Over here, we have 1 out, 1 over, 2 down. And that will cover that. Just waiting for this thing to finish upgrading. And I still cannot believe it took us about 2 hours. So if you built along with us, it should take you about 2 hours, 30 minutes to build your entire endurance. Oh, my daughter needs her necklace pulled off. You want it off? Okay, you want it? All right. So that covers our block off. Now let's get over to our other piece of block off here in the south. You need 3 doors in front of your wall, and that's because the flingers can fling from inside those 2 spots. Over here we have some flinger filters. All right, you can find, so we're going to put 3 pillars in the middle like so, and then 3 quarters around it like so. And the same thing with this side. If any of those were to ever break, what we're going to do is we're going to place a reload crit dart, and a reload crit dart. If your flinger filters all work properly, you won't need any of this, which is why it's in wood. But you know what? We don't care. We still place it because if you have a low power level, not quite all the building health, you might lose one. So if you wouldn't mind using another 6 pieces on the ground, you don't have to worry about a failed endurance because something went wrong, like a smasher or just basic RNG that we all can't predict. Over here we have an X block. The X block over here consists of 4 floors and 4 ramps, 4 ramps again, and 2 Doritos. This block off can be used in any location to block off straight flat land. I currently use it for emergency purposes. Also on beach block off, we have a potato. Same thing as our valley. As you know, we wrap it. We have a potato. All right. Give me 1 second here. Now, on the inside, we have a cave block off. That previous one was patched, so I needed an edited wall up top to be able to showcase that it is, to make it valid. If there's been an update. I haven't had a problem because of my potatoes and other Z blocks, but so that's what we're doing at the moment. I'm just going to change this one out. Anyway, don't like having unedited or unupgraded pieces, so we're just going to get that out of the way. On the inside, we have a cave block over to the left, which is a cone or ramp with an edited floor piece on top. And that is a block off. I turned the bottom piece into a floating freeze trap. It is an all durability, no, not all durability, all impact something. Oh, here it is. It's all impact double reload, and I use it to push the huss over. On the inside of the amp, we got 2 of our double reload pieces, or you can use these if you want. We have 2 X blocks. Actually, there's, I believe or Z blocks. We're gonna find 3 of them actually. We have a Z block here, a Z block here, and a Z block at the very end. So there's 3 Z blocks. The amplifier has Doritos all the way around. Coned arrows out on every one of them and surrounded in Doritos. Now, let's get to pathing, shall we? The pathing, what we're going to do, after you get your Doritos on, make sure you put your pillars on the second floor, and your archways. There is not an archway in the south. Archways everywhere else, no archway in the south. In the south, you put a wall above you, a floor, and a floor above the amp. These are both damage. This is a triple impact, double reload. This is a reload. And over here, we have 3 cones. Okay, you can see where it is. I'm going to go on here so you can see. 3 cones. Okay. 1 up, 1 left, 1 in the middle. And then 3 above it. So there's 6 pieces right here. Now, off the pathing, we have right here by the cave, we put a floor. We have a wall pusher, which is 3 impact, 2 reload, a durability. We have a wall right here. We have 4 floors, and then 1 here. Now, this is a 2-on-2-on-2, 2 impact, 2 reload, 2 durability, all durability tar pit. This is more 2-on-2-on-2s. You can find those right here. 2 impact, 2 reload, 2 durability. This one right here is 2 impact, 1 reload. The rest is durability. And then above the very last pusher here is an archway. And in that archway is a ramp. There's 3 of them, 2 of them, and then 1 of them. Just like so. Okay. Now, that will cover beach. We have an all durability tar pit and a 2-on-2-on-2 right here. 2 impact, 2 reload, 2 durability on that side. Down here, underneath of these floors, we have 2 ramps, 2 walls, 2 floors. Okay? These ramps, this is not necessary, but what I did was just took a freeze trap and you see that little red spot? That's what I did. Anyway, if you're ever extremely paranoid, you can do this and you can take like an all durability tar pit. See how it floats? Nope, missed. All right. Okay. So, you see how it goes a little bit blue? Missed. Sorry, I'm Johnny on the spot. I still got to pee. I'm also not expecting my mouse to keep messing up like that. There we go. So now, we got ourselves a floating tar pit right at the very last piece here. So if anything does get here, they get frozen rather than having to come down that way. This, I just wanted to freeze smashers just to be fun. I was just making it look cool. You know what I'm saying? The freeze traps aren't necessary at all. Either is this thing. I'm just out here having fun. So it's what I have on here. It's my alt has this one, so I added it so you guys can see it. But it's pretty cool. I like playing around with stuff, having some fun. This is a great ass amp. That should cover all that stuff. You can get a possible UFO here on beach. If you do, good GG's. I haven't really, it doesn't matter if I put down tiles, it doesn't really do much, if anything. You kind of have to shoot it if it hits beach. If your UFO hits lava, you're good. I've very rarely seen one on hill, and even when I do get it on hill, by the time they blow up the amp, everything's already been like pushed down, so it doesn't even matter anymore. Same thing with beach, actually. Haven't failed it. Even though the UFO blows it all up, everything's down below by the time they start doing it. So you're pretty good, too. But yeah, that there is the entire endurance. Thank you for sticking around with us. Big boy shout out to Pat, Hubo, Ollie, Fireburn, White Walker, Fix It Good, Longhouse 81, White Streams. All you Shadow Boys, Eve Clan. Shout out to OTC Ace for his triple stun time on Devil I put down there. There was good times for that. Big shout out to Fix It Good for just teaching me how to fucking use reloads and having my fucking llamas here. Shout out to Katie. Love you, Katie. I wish you'd help me with my dragon, but we'll take my dragon right now. I'm waiting for Katie to... There's channel points on her channel. You can use them to redeem a dragon. I want her to build a dragon, but I wanted to build a dragon on top of this dragon, so they kind of look like they're fucking, but that's going to take a lot of negotiating. Katie's probably not going to like that idea. But I'm hoping for it, because that would be fucking cool. Literally. No pun intended. But that's a big ass dragon. So anyway, guys, that is my AFK endurance, and you guys have a wonderful day. I'm gonna go ahead and run it.
We have disabled the storm shield, which means there is no barrier between you and the hordes outside. Let's start the clock and see how long you can.
Yeah, we can do better than that.
The manual says the simulation ends when any amplifier or storm shield computer is destroyed.
There we go. We dead. Oh, we dead. Oh, nope, we're not dead. Not dead. Series of unfortunate deadlies. Now we dead. Nope, we just dumb. Armor Baron. Flaggery. That's my AFK spot. Looks like a little snake. Goes right off of the end. Got ourselves a pillar. Stair. Wall. Stair. Wall. Stair. Wall. Stair. Floor. Stair. Wall. Stair. Floor. Looks like a little snake. And that's it. I stand here, and that's what you guys get to see. So, you guys have a wonderful and amazing and fantastic time. Thank you for hanging out with me, and enjoy. Later.